What's up, y'all? What it do? It is Sunday. So this is the second Sunday of the Church of Psychotic Wing Nut Cult. So happy Sunday. Second, it is rainy and stormy outside. So it's like rainy and stormy. But the good thing about the Church of Psychotic Wing Nut Cult is that we can have church either which way. Whether it's raining outside, whether it's snowing outside, whatever the outside weather is, it will not reflect on us. And it does not stop us from having church. Good evening, Tim. Yeah, so we still get to have church. And the explanations. So first of all, we have a prayer list. So if you ever want to get on the prayer list, just inbox me on this social media page and put prayer list as the title and keep a typing. So yeah, so we have Sister Tandra, whose son went into the Air Force, and we're praying for his safety. So we want to pray for Sister Tandra's son, who is now an active member in the Air Force. And so yeah. Yes, amen, amen. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, Rhonda Boo. Hey, Ruben. So, yeah, I know, like, this is going to be new for a lot of folks. I am not considered a pastor or a leader or a preacher. I am none of the sorts. I'm just somebody who needs to get a little closer, just a little bit. Like, I just need a firm foundation. I feel like the Bible is the beginning, like, is some good directions. So I feel like yeah, let's get into our Bible. While I'm around here looking for a book, I'm like, where the Bible at? Girl, in your phone, okay, you better open up that app and act like you got some sense. So yeah, I am your guidance. So I call myself a guide, like Guidess, because I'm just your guide. So I'm just the one that's sitting over here talking. Everybody else is, y'all members of the church. Members of the church. Tina ain't got the sense. God gave an apple. So I always have that in your spirit to know, Lord, help us all. So yeah, good morning, Vincent. Yes. Look at my best friend. Hey, Will. I should look up. Let me read the definition of Christian, because everybody's definition is different. So I'm going to look up the definition that's in the thing, and then I'll let you know, am I a Christian, Vincent? I like questions. I'm not afraid of questions. So if y'all ever have a question that y'all want to ask me, y'all welcome to ask me. Oh, let me tell you what will get you blocked. Will that? Okay. If you don't believe in God, like if you don't believe in Jesus, if you have all those types of beliefs where you feel like, y'all on Facebook, y'all on social media, you see the stuff people believe in. If you one of those people who don't believe in none of that, the title of this is church. So you should not be clicking. You should not be interested. You should not be here. Well, yeah, you should come see me, because I'm always here. Yeah, you should come see me. So let's see Christian. What is... Okay, Christians? Why they ain't giving me Christian? Okay, let me go back up here. Boom. Relating to or professing Christianity or its teaching. The Christian church. Okay, so a person who has received Christian baptism or is a believer in Jesus Christ and his teachings. Oh, so yeah, I'm a Christian. So according to Webster's, Yeah, I'm a Christian. Y'all be having all types of definitions. I be having to be around here to figure out, because y'all would not be having me admitting to some stuff that I am not a part of. And so I had to look up the definition. So Christian is a person who has received Christian baptism. I don't think my baptism count. Let's throw that out there. That's one. Or, it says or, is a firm believer in Jesus Christ and his teaching. So I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ and his teaching. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that feel like, you know, that wasn't Jesus, that was just a man. Hey, bruh, we're not doing that over here. So, yeah, good morning. Hey, Joey. Hey, Shannon. I mean, hey, if the shoe fit, we're going to put that sucker on and walk in it. I'm walking in my own truth. I don't really care. I'm not one of those people. I'm not here for people to like or love or people to have an opinion on how I am and then try to paste how they feel on me. I'm here being Tina Bop. So, let's get into, we're starting today with, I wish I could sing because then I do a selection, but y'all don't want to hear this dog holler. Looky here. Looky here, looky here. So, we're going to start with Genesis chapter 3. So, let's just get on and right on into it, because we know how y'all feel about the word a long time. So, please, Lord, let's say a prayer. Let's say a prayer before we get into this word. Please, Lord, keep away all the spammers and the mother suckers that ain't got nothing else better to do with their time except for come on a live video of somebody who don't even know them or know they exist and don't care to know if they here or that they exist. Can you please hold their thumbs and their fingers off those keyboards because they so annoying and so lifeless. Amen. Okay, back to the thing. Yep, true. You either like it or don't. So, we're on to we on Genesis chapter 3. We on verse 1, and then we just gonna read until we feel the need to talk about something that we read. So let's go. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made, and he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Oh, they couldn't even touch the tree? Yeah, let's just get rid of him right quick. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know they couldn't touch it. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. But they didn't say she tricked him. Why people be saying she tricked him? That don't sound like a trick. They said she ate it. She gave it to her husband and he ate it too. Okay, so, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to the trickery another time. And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou was naked? You know, so he blowing God at this point. God like, this, I know he did. Oh, yes, he did. Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldn't not eat? And the man said, the woman who thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. Adam ain't nothing. Adam ain't nothing. Why you trying to throw Eve under the bus? That ain't got nothing to do with Eve. This between you and God. This y'all conversation. That's what I'm talking about right there. Why he... We ain't gonna talk about it. And the man said, the woman whom thou... Look, then he gonna try to place blame. He gonna say, God, that woman that you gave to me, that's where I get it from. That's what he did. And the Lord God said unto the woman, what is that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Everybody placing blame. Boy, I say they say ain't nothing new under the sun. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Snakes eat dust. And I will put... Okay, Vincent, I don't know if you spam or you real, but let me say this. We're going in the order that we in. Don't give me, you don't send me to Matthew. I'm not in Matthew. I'm in Genesis. If you don't want to come back till we get to the book you want to read, come back then. We in Genesis, chapter 3 to be exact. Okay? It's annoying. I don't know why you're doing that. So I don't know if you spam, but I'm going to say that now so you can go ahead and get that message. So all that trying to send me to another book ain't happening. Yeah. So boom, bam, back to the lecture at hand. You know, I know a lot of y'all ain't been to church in a minute. Do you go to your church and tell the pastor, read Psalms? Psalms 19, pastor? No, you don't do that. Well, don't do it here. That's annoying. This ain't no request line. This is Church of Psychotic Weed Nut Cult. Boom. So now the snake on his belly. Okay, so what was the snake before then, though? Because they called it a serpent. But if it wasn't a snake before then, because he put it on his belly, what was it before that? Like, see, they leave out a lot of stuff. So I do be understanding where somebody be saying that they be lost and misunderstood with the Bible. Because I'm pretty sure nobody can write there's no way all of this could have been told. But yeah, what was he before? Before he was a snake. Because he cursed him on his belly. I know somebody gonna say snakes had legs. So all he did was took his legs. Okay, anyway, back to the thing. So he said, chapter 15, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. That was like, bruh, dang, and we still here. Bruh, that's so low down. Boy, Eve did this so long ago. Like, I think when the flood came, it should have been some new stipulations. Like, we should not steal. Okay. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. Girl, I'm telling you, we be up in that thing. Scream. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And look, let me tell you about this verse. It say, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So y'all know the husband is the head of the household. We all know that. That do not mean some of them little boys do not be y'all husband and y'all be trying to have him over the household. Girl, the whole household be going to shambles. Because I can't curse. Boom, bam. So, and unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. They smoking it, Lord. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground. For out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. True. And Adam called unto a wife named Eve, because she was the mother of all living. But shouldn't... Unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of... Unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of skin and clothe them. Coats of skin sound... Is that leather? Was God up in Eden making leather coats? Because I'm here for it. Don't tell the vegans that. Okay, so anyway. And the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. See, God been saying us a lot. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden. So he kicked his behind out. Get out. Take your wife with you. To till the ground from whence he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims. Y'all know the cherub trees. And a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. So, let's keep moving right along. Adam and Eve got kicked out. Lord's probably, I don't know. Probably asleep, I don't know. And Adam knew Eve. Okay, we on Genesis chapter 4. And Adam knew Eve, his wife. Okay, we all know what knew mean. Knew. Okay. Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain. And said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. There's Lois. You're welcome, Eric. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and his offering. Well, what Cain did? And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground and offering unto the Lord. Well, what Cain did? What? You can't be showing favoritism. Well, okay, but anyway, he respected Abel's gift. I guess it's going to tell us. And the Lord God had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talketh with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. Yeah, so that pretty much still happening. Brothers be jealous of the other brother. Brother end up dead. Friend be jealous of the other friend. Friend end up dead. Yeah. So, And the Lord said unto Cain, oh, okay, y'all need her to translate. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? Now I'm with, if I had killed him, and the Lord came and asked me where him at, I'm hit him with the I don't know either. Now, there's some stuff. Like, I don't know. We want to see what Cain said. Okay, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. I'm just saying. Am I my brother's keeper? Ooh. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now thou art cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Did anybody know what the mark was? Like, what was the mark that he put on Cain that anybody found him, they'll know it? Like a mark. It wasn't like a tattoo, was it? I wonder what it was that everybody see it. Maybe like Harry Potter. You remember he had the, maybe it was, sounds like though. Could have been the mark like Harry Potter had. It do. It kind of could. Because then it would have been on his head and everybody could have seen. Okay. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife. Okay, Cain got a wife. It went from him and his brother, he killed him, and now Cain got a wife. Okay, I mean, he knowing her too. And she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. They really said build it. They said build it. I didn't, that's not Ebonics. They said that. He builded a city. I'm just, throwing that out there. And unto Enoch was born Irad. And here go the stuff, okay? Finna let y'all know now. I'm not an English teacher. I'm not an English major, okay? These words finna come out all types of ways. I wasn't there. I don't know. Here we go. So, unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mehuah, and Mehuah begat Methuselah, and Methuselah begat Lamech. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. Ooh, Lamech was boiling. Well, that's not boiling. I mean, but back then I don't think it was against their religion. 2 wives is against my religion. Like, that's a part of the religion. No 2 wives. You cannot. No, we not. Okay, Sandra. The name of one was Ada, and the name of the other was Zillah. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother was Jabal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and the organ. So he was like a musician. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. So he was like a jeweler. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wife Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. And Adam knew his wife again. Girl, they done hopped right on back to Adam. So Adam back over there, you know. And she bare him a... So I guess they're going to act right. So Adam knew Eve again, and she bare him a son, and called his name Seth. For God says, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began man to call upon the name of the Lord. So, I guess that's when man started. I guess we'll finish. I guess we're going to go on to, because this is going to be. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man in the likeness of God, made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begat a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Seth. And the day of Adam after he begot Seth were 800 years. How Seth lived to be 800 years and Adam lived to be 130 years? Oh, he was 130 and then had Seth. So then he probably was older than that after. Yeah. And then Seth begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Y'all I don't think that's like 930 years like our time. That's 930 years their time. I don't know how they timed the time of how long a man lived, but I doubt it was like 930 years. They time wasn't, we don't have the same time. And Seth lived 105 years and begat Enos. Okay. So they just basically telling you everybody who had everybody and how long they live. That's chapter 5 in Genesis. Yeah, we ain't doing that one right there. We ain't doing that one. So, we did 3, 4, and 5. Let's see what chapter 6 is talking about. And it came to pass when men began to... Yeah. So, we on chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters was born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair. That the sons of God saw that the daughters of men, that they was fair. The sons of God. And they took them wives of all which they choose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. Say what now? Okay, Lois. Where you at? Who? Wait a minute. Who's sleeping with who? Cause this. What now? What? Say what now? Somebody, come on, somebody. Say what now? And the sons of God saw that the daughters of men looked good. Okay, they look good. And they took them wives of all which they choose. So that means the women that was down here that was being made by Adam started. But who is these? What type of, who is the sons of God? What kind of, is they? Because I get to thinking about spirits and stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Who's sleeping with the women? Because then it say, and the Lord God said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. Michelle, me too. Because I'm trying to see who are these people that were sleeping with the daughters that they thought was fair, and that God said y'all ain't gonna be continuing to be with each other because. Say what now? This is why we need a pastor. Tina, we need a pastor. house? Maybe. Girl, I don't know. I'm finna ask Siri. Hey, Siri. Who was the sons of God?
God is by Kendrick Lamar.
Y'all, why Siri, we not talking about no Kendrick Lamar. I'm so sick, Siri. See, that's what I'm thinking. So the angels were sleeping with. Bruh, that's some juice. Okay. No, Tina. Okay. Oh, ooh. So So we're on chapter 4, so we're gonna get on. So I'm gonna just, we know that happened. For those of us who didn't know, now we know. So there were giants in the earth in these days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, they men came in really, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. Girl, look here. The Bible is real juicy. It's getting juicy over here. Riding about up and through here, it's getting a little juicy. Y'all, let me read that verse again, because we on Genesis chapter. What chapter we on? 6, verse 4. Okay. So it say there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in until daughters of men. So they just gonna say that in the Bible. So when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of the men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. So basically, when the angels, or whatever we call them angels. That's what I want to know though. Like, okay, is it somewhere in the Bible where they talk about before, like what God and them doing up there, or that's not in the Bible? Because do God tell the dirt that's going on up there in heaven, or that's not, that's going somewhere else with it? Tina, I'm just asking. I'm asking. So the men, the angels, which were up there with God, that's why God always saying us, is having sex with the women and making weird babies. Basically, they making weird babies. They making giants, probably like, I don't want to say nothing and offend nobody, but probably like the opposite of a giant, which is a little person. I don't want to say it. So, boom, bam, that happened. Let's keep going, because rabbit hole. And God said that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Oh! Okay, Michelle, yeah, you really lost. Let me get my members together. Michelle, Cain and Abel is Adam and Eve's first 2 sons. Seth is their 3rd child after they got old and dusty. But they had Cain and Abel. So yeah, that's where Cain and Abel came from. They came from Adam and Eve. So see, I'm over here like, ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Y'all, look what this say this in Genesis. See, this is what I want to say. I want to say, girl, ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. This little trickery and this little, all this my heart desire. Men want everything that's walking, talking, and got a check. Look here. Here you go. And God. This Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. Genesis chapter 6, 4 and 5. So that means we in the Bible on the 6th chapter, meaning we just got here on verse 5. Okay? Look here. This is what God said. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth. But he ain't just talking about men, though. He talking about women, too, because they over there sleeping with angels. Girl, that ain't even your kind. What you see in an angel? I wish an angel would come around and biting through this part. Who? First of all, that's considered a ghost in our life. So I'm running. Ain't nobody finna whisper in my ear and tell me that the Lord sent you. That's a ghost. And I'm running. Oh, just want y'all to know. Y'all can, And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thought of his heart was only evil continually. Y'all suckers been haters. I'm done. Girl, hateration been around since Adam and Eve and Self. You got me bent if you think I'm finna be blown by some haters. Who? Girl. They blow God one time, they ain't blowed him again. I see. Hey. Okay, verse 6. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him in his heart. Y'all, let me tell you what that is. Because y'all know, like, we have kids. And honestly, they just do the dumbest stuff. Just imagine. I always imagine. Just imagine your kid just evil. I swear. I ain't swear. Okay, maybe I did. Just like, evil. Like just evil people. Let's just use, I don't know, an evil person. Let me see. Y'all consider Jeffrey Dahmer evil, or was he? Okay, anyway, we'll use Jeffrey Dahmer. So imagine he had a mom and his mom and daddy don't count though, because they was evil. That's what made him evil. They left that boy. I ain't talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. Let's use somebody that ain't nobody do wrong, and then they was just evil. Y'all, it got to hurt your heart. That's why women be in such denial when their kid do something that is so like murder, and they just be like, my baby ain't do that. It's not that they don't believe that they baby ain't do that. That's just for the public, that my baby ain't do it. Girl, they got your baby on camera running. Your baby got on the same shoes you just posted on social media with the shoes on you got them for Christmas. Girl, he robbed the man the day after Christmas with his new shoes on. I see your baby's shoes. Okay, they do that part because it's ooh, Hitler. That's a good one, Sandra. Ooh, sure is evil. Hitler is a good one. So just evil. Hitler had a mama. So just imagine that being your child. And they that evil. Like if I would have had an evil child, that evil, oh my God. Oh my God. I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know. I'd probably be like the little sedated people. And I'd just be like, you're disowning Tina. Kind of, sort of. Like, I don't know. Like, if he like eating people and stuff, like, bruh, I don't know where that came. I ain't taking ownership to that. So I understand the denial. But like, when it be your kids, you just like, man, I love them so much. But, so, and it grieved God at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. So basically, it was like abortion, but the opposite. You had to bake. I'm not. No, let's not. I should not. Some things I'm not gonna have a say. I can't. Okay, so now God is like, he wanna kill him. Okay. Okay, he was just. Girl, let me drink this coffee, cause somebody gotta help me. Thanks, exactly, Sandra. Parents say that because they don't want to seem like it's poor parenting. But let me say this. I'm going to say this for the parents out there, because I'm a parent, so I can say it. Boom. If my child grow up and start eating people, frying them up, eating them, just psychotic crazy. Girl, y'all got me bent if y'all think I'm finna take on it because that's my child. No, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Whatever you believe in, that's what we're going. We're going with the devil, evil, spirits, demons, whatever you believe in. What you call it when you have to get an exorcism? All that kind of stuff. That's what's wrong with that child. That's him. Hey, y'all be like, Tina, when your son the one that ate up them folks? Girl, yes. You see his crazy about? Girl, look here. I'm over here with y'all. I'm like, that mother sucker lost his mind. He sure did, didn't he, girl? I'm with y'all. You got me bent. It's certain type of crazy that ain't had nothing to do with parenting. That mother sucker just nuts. Woo, woo. I'm over here praying that I wasn't one of the people that I'm glad he started eating folks after he got grown and at my house. You got me? Who? I'm not taking that. Don't have nothing to do with parenting. That mother sucker, that's something else. I don't know what that is. But I'm glad he started eating the folks after he left my house, because he would try that mess up in here. Wouldn't have been no poor parenting. Because his run would have been, don't worry about it. All right, boom, bam. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Oh, y'all know what? Let me tell you what the Bible do, though, that I've noticed. Like, they don't lead, it's not like reading literature or something that's written by man. This is why a lot of people don't believe and get all antichrist. It doesn't lead you, like Noah just done popped in here. We on chapter 6 verse 8. And now, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Who is Noah? When Noah came up, nobody said nothing about Noah to now. What? Noah, where you been? Where you come from? Who your mama? Who your daddy? Like, see, it's like weird like that. They just hop on into it. Like, they ain't getting us that. You don't get no. So, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was just a man. Oh, Noah was a just man. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm a just woman. Well, no. I don't think they mean that by just. I think they mean like didn't have children out of wedlock, Not anyway. So yeah, I don't scratch that part. Boom, bam. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God. Clearly, I'm not no girl Noah. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Oh, Noah was I didn't know that. I didn't know Noah was their daddy that was in the, wasn't they in the lion's den or somewhere? Ain't that Mehah, Jehoshaphat, and girl, I don't know. Let me continue reading because I don't want to get these Bible stories mixed up together. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Kind of like it is now. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me. Why he took the flesh? Why he didn't take his sons that was coming down here? For the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. I would have been so scared. Y'all, I'm scared now every time it rains. I think the reason why I'm scared now when it rains and thunderstorm is because of this. Girl, I be like, is this the end again? I know he said he won't destroy it again, but girl, it's lightning and stuff. I could easily. Okay, so anyway. So, make thee an ark of gopher wood. Anybody got gopher wood these days? You might know what gopher wood go for. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou says make it of. So the Lord told Noah how to make the ark and what to make it with. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even know he told Noah how to make the ark. And behold, even I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven. I think the Lord just done gave up on me. He like they will not stop sinning. Okay? And everything that is in the earth shall die. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. I'm about to be sad again. Lord, that was low down. But with thee will I establish my covenant. And thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. Thou shalt be male and female. Of fowl after the kind, cattle, every creeping thing, keep them alive. And thou shalt, and take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Thus Noah did, according to all that God commanded him, so did he. Now some people don't like that God killed all them people. They, they be real, they be big mad. They like, what kind of God kill? Yeah, that's a long time. It rained for 40 days. Let me read to y'all. I'm over here just reading like y'all in here. So the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and thy house into the ark for thee. Oh, so they ain't had no teasing in the Bible. Let me see. Because why every time somebody make a story, they always make the people on the side be like, ah, what you building? Why they do that? Well, it's not nobody on here janking Noah for building the ark. That's how... We ain't nothing, boy. Man, boy, I tell you, we is some suckers. And all flesh died that move upon the earth, both for the fall. Alright, let's get on to it. So he took every beast into the ark, and for yet 7 days, and I will... for 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Y'all, that's a long time. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. That's kind of, that's a lot. And Noah was 600 years old when the floods of water was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his son's wife with him, unto the ark because of the waters of the flood. Of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creeps up on the earth, there went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, and the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the water of the flood was upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, sound like February 17th. You was an Aquarius. The same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the selfsame day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. And all the beasts of every kind. And they went into Noah into the ark, 2 of 2 of all flesh. And they went in, male and female. Why they repeated that? All the flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl, cattle, beast, every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man. All in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land died, and every living substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, everything dead. And the water prevailed upon the earth 150 days. That's terrible. That is terrible. That's kind of this day. And God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters went away. They up there having road rage. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of the heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. And the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the... And the ark rested in the 7th month. Ah, that's my month! July! Wait a minute, let me see. July. Let me see, on the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month upon the mountain. Bruh, they blowing me right now. They blowing me. So, and the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. So, the waters were still there until October. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountain seen. Now, y'all, we know it ain't the same times. I'm just using our times to, you know. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window in the ark which he had made. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the ground, the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her feet, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were still on the face of the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and again sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came in to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again to him anymore. Ooh. Y'all, FYI, 7 is my lucky number, but I'm loving that there's so many 7s going on over here. I'm over here like, yes, Lord, yes. If y'all don't know, 7 is my... Are you telling us that's your birthday? I'm telling you. Mine's too. I'm telling you, my birthday in July. And it came to pass in the 600th. I find it so funny that y'all... My birthday in July. Just pick a day. July. I'm not going to personally tell you my birthday. But from July the 1st to the 31st, it's my birthday month. So just pick a day. July the 7th. July the 10th. July the 12th. July the 15th, July the 30th. Any day you want, this Tina Baba birthday. Okay? We're gonna that's as much as I'm gonna give you over the internet. But yeah, July is my birthday month, and I am a Cancer. So it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the coverings out of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. See, y'all, like all them 7s is just satisfying my soul. And in the second month, the earth was dried. And God said unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife and thy son's wife with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee of all flesh. You know, go out and multiply. And Noah went forth, and all of them. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast, every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. Yeah, smelled like bacon. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Ooh, y'all terrible. For the imagination is evil from his youth. Never will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. While the earth remain in seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Y'all, that's terrible. It's terrible that... That's terrible. The whole thing is terrible. It's terrible that... like, it was like, it's terrible. That's just terrible. Y'all got that's terrible. There's no way around that being terrible, that many people died. Like, he just killed everybody. And then Noah was the one that received favor, and then his family got to go into the ark. And why do they baptize as babies? I never understood baptizing a baby. And I'm beginning to believe everybody baptized for different reasons. I feel like some people some religions baptize people for like just different reasons. Some people baptize you and say they're washing your sins away. On that one, I feel like, but I haven't sinned enough yet. Wait a minute. Catch me in my teens. Okay, and then some people feel like they baptize. Yeah, Adam and Eve died too. Adam and Eve is no longer here. They gone. They gone to the promised land. The whole shebang. Everybody gone. Nobody is here except for Adam, his 3 sons, 3 wives, and his wife. And it's because of what you just read. Evil as a youth. And it's because the evil was so in abundance, and it hurted his heart for him to see it. So it was just like when Cain killed Abel, it was kind of like that sort of thing just keep going on. And the Lord is just like, why they keep doing this? Like, I think because, like, you know how, like, for us, I feel like people forget where they come from. So a lot of people like us forget where we come from. I don't. I always know where I come from. So they start looking down and trying to judge younger people up on their choices and what they decide to do. Whereas, you know, when you was a younger person, you didn't have the mind frame or the knowledge to not do things that were so ignorant or so dumb. So now you sit there and you try to look down upon somebody else who don't have the same understanding that you do. Now, at the same time, like God, though, I feel like he never was like a man. Like, he wasn't, even though he made man after his image, he never was a man. So he don't understand, like, temptation. And for him, it's just like, what y'all disobeying me? Like, it blew him. Like, it's just like, I call it getting blowed or getting, I try to tell y'all what I mean when I say things, because I know everybody is not, talk the same, speak the same. But, like, it shocked him to, it's a shocking thing. I mean, I guess for you to be a God and then you make man, and then for man to be so corrupt and you have zero understanding. That's me sometimes. Sometimes I look at people and I just like, I have zero understanding. Like, why would you do such a thing? He had zero understanding for why men are so evil. Kind of like us women. We're that way. I be trying to see why men so evil. Why you so damn evil? Men are so evil. In this sense of the word, when he's saying man, he mean man and woman. He couldn't wrap his head around it. Not that he couldn't, but like he just don't understand he know it exists, but he don't understand why you can't withhold out from it. Like, why are you so easily deterred? So not only he first got blowed with Adam and Eve. See, they blew him the most. You know that when you first get blowed, like, you know, your first boyfriend, your first, whatever. When you first get blowed, girl, you just blow. He kicked him out. He gave him pain. He made him, servant. Blase, just get out. Like, he was blowed. But at the same time, it kept happening. Like, no matter long as men kept multiplying, like Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel, and then Cain killed Abel. It's like, what Abel? And then Cain gonna get smart. How you gonna get smart with God? But see, at the time, God is like walking around on the earth just like us. So like, well, now we would call that a ghost. I'm just saying, I don't know what God looked like. I don't know if God come down here and look like Brother Man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. In that time, he was walking around on the earth just like the rest of us. Okay, so boom, bam, he rolled up on, like, yeah, where your brother? He was like, I don't know. You know you don't care. You don't lie to the Lord. I was scared to lie to my mama. I know dang well the Lord wasn't whooping nobody back then. Was he? Now I ain't seen nobody get no. Well, Adam and Eve got a whooping after they got kicked out, but like he wasn't like physically whooping no east. So there was like a little, yeah. So boom bam, Cain and Abel. I mean, well, Cain killed Abel. So is that the way it went? Sometimes I get... Okay, so Cain killed Abel. God asked him, where your brother? He like, am I my brother's keeper? I don't know where he at. God already knew he had done killed him. Put the mark on him. Kick him out. FYI, sometimes God sounds like a woman. So I understand the people who be like, God a woman. Because y'all, when we kick him, we will kick him out. Hey, our answer to everything is just like he did to Adam and Eve. Oh, get out. Oh, get out. Oh, okay, well, just, yeah, go and get out. Hey, sounds like me. So, boom, bam. Here, you know, put him out here. Hey, you just get out of my space. Go on over there. And Cain and Abel blowed him. And I just felt like every time man started, they don't know how to, they can't control themselves. And that's all men. That's me. That's you. I can't control myself. Let me see what's like I can't control myself with. That's a sin. We ain't gonna talk about that at church. Let me see something that I can't control myself with. That's a sin. Oh, I can control myself with tattoos. I mean, but okay, but I ain't got to the part in the Bible where it told me the tattoo was a sin. So like that ain't my. Anyway, let me see something I do that's a sin that I can't lie. Y'all ain't gonna lie. I don't lie to regular people. So like majority will say, no, she don't be lying. I lie to my kids like a rug. Like, I don't know what I be lying for no reason. Girl, why you just lying to that baby? I don't know. I be calling myself being overprotective, but I just be lying. Like, let's just be honest. Like, Mama Santa Claus coming? No, he not gonna come if you don't take your room to sleep. That's a bold-faced lie. I don't care what you call it. Like some people like to be like, oh, it's a little white lie. It's a lie. I lie to my kids all the time. It's a thing. It's a thing. It makes them happy when I lie. So I lie. Okay, I tell lies that other thing. Yeah, mommy gonna take you here. Girl, when it's time, mommy tired. Okay? People don't want to hear that. That was a lie. It don't matter if it was a pre-planned lie or it was a lie that was already there. It's a lie. A lie is a lie. So, boom, bam. I lie to my kids a lot. Easter Bunny, that's a lie. But it's those are my lies I have to be accounted for. And if I feel like my kids' imagination as children to make them happy and get them something to look forward to is worth it, that's my lifestyle. That's how I choose to live. Not up on nobody else to say, oh, you got your people believing in the Easter Bunny. Girl, shut up. They don't believe in the Easter Bunny until they like 8 anyway. Debbie Downers. I don't like those people. Yeah, I lie to my kids about Santa Claus. Why are you worried about... My mama lied to me about Santa Claus, and I loved Santa Claus. I love Santa Claus more than I loved my mama, okay? Santa Claus brought me a lot of happiness. Gosh darn it, he bringing it to my kids. And if that makes me happy, that makes me happy. So if you want to know why I lie, that's why I lie. To make them happy. It is what it is. Okay, boom, bam. So, God just got fed up with everybody and all of their evilness and evil ways, and they say the evilness was from their heart. Golly, y'all evil to your heart. Okay, well maybe I'm gonna say this as kindly as I can. Maybe they was black people. I quit. It was a joke. It was a joke. I'm joke. It was a joke. Okay, it's a joke. But these descriptives, hey. FYI, whatever race or religion you is, insert it into that. I'm black, so I just said black people. Everybody have their struggles. You know, everybody, you just insert your race. I just inserted mine. No offense. It just is what it is. I see a lot of similarism in black people and in this part of the Bible. Because Adam done snitched on Eve. Eve done snitched on the snake. Look here. And it's just a whole bunch of people. So I don't know. Maybe other people live like that too, but I only know my people. So no, that's not hating on my own. That's the beginning of man. So that's announcing my own. So it is what it is. So people don't like the truth. Truth seems like it's hating. That's not hating. Hating would be hating. I'm not hating the fact that I'm black, and I'm not hating the fact that it seems like the beginning of time is a bunch of black people. So that's not hating. That's my opinion. Sound like black people. Problem? Not much. Boom, bam. So God done killed all of them, and only Noah got to stay. Noah probably looked like what's that man name? That be on all the movies, but he like real old and got a bunch of moles in his face. Okay, we ain't gonna take it there. But anyway, he should have played Moses. And that's Noah. Dang, we ain't even got to Noah. What Noah? Okay, this Noah. Where is Moses? Moses in the New Testament or Old Testament? Okay, don't judge me. I don't know. So anyway, we're on to, that's what happened in the beginning. I mean, that's chapter 3 through 6. And I think we're going to leave it at that so we don't be here all morning so everybody can get ready for the rest of their day. So, yeah, y'all, that's how, I think we got we did 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we did 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did 6 chapters today. They went by fast. It is so those of you who want to come back and go to the Church of the Psychotic Wing, attend the Church of the Psychotic Wing Nut Cult. It is just me, your girl Tina Bop, and I'm just going through the Bible and just trying to get a true. I want to get the foundation, so I want to read the Bible in its entirety, just so that I can have it in my entirety. I am one of those people that have read parts of the Bible while I was attending church or whatever. I don't attend church. No, I don't. I'm not like nothing. I don't belong to nobody's church. I'm out here trying to get some understanding. That's all I'm trying to do. So don't think that like what's going on. I'm not trying to say I'm a pastor. I'm not trying to say I'm a leader or none of that. I'm just out here trying to get knowledge just like anybody else, except for the knowledge is in the Bible and its understanding. So I just basically want to read the Bible and get to the I want to get my foundation struggling. I feel like everybody, why am I doing this? I feel like everybody should read the Bible. And whether you can read or not, if you cannot read, here I go. I can read it for you. And then you get your own understanding out of it, because that's why I read from the King James Version, even though it's sometimes can be difficult to pronounce. But yeah, it's easier understanding for me instead of getting somebody else's understanding. And Don't ever feel like you coming over here and I am not serious, because I am goofy, and I do plan on reading this Bible in its entirety with my own sense of knowledge and understanding. We all may come back with different knowledge and understandings. That's why I feel like religion come into play. That's why it's so many different religions. Not actually for you to take offense into it being so many different religions. It's just the fact that so many people have so many different beliefs because we was all brought up, taught different reasonings. So that's why a lot of people, you would look at me, and I'm a black woman. We all know that. So you would look at me and be like, well, why Tina feel like this, and that is black based? Well, I'm a black woman, so I have a certain outlook of I have on life. Not saying that it have nothing to do with race, but race is one of the things that truly separates us. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, Morgan Freeman. That's one of the things that separate us. A lot of racism is different than having different color skin and different hair and different. To me, a lot of us, our souls are different. That's how I feel. I feel like you ever try to get with somebody and then you and that person just could not make a connection? It's because you're not the same soul. Like, you have to connect with your soul. Now, I feel like my soul over there, I'm trying to get my soul back. And every time me and my soul, we be like this, and my soul over there doing something else, and I'm trying to get my soul come over here and talk to me. Come and talk to me just for a little minute. But yeah, so it's that way. I feel like it separates. We are different. Like, it's not nothing to frown upon that we're different. We are different. It's something to frown upon when somebody hates you or dislike you just simply by the color of your skin. But if I say something seems like it's something from that just means it's something from we're all different in our own different ways. I cannot go to a Asian household and not stick out like a sore thumb. We have two different, everything is different. We're different. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. That doesn't make me racist to say that we're different, because we are. What I mean, I'm not going to dispute that, but I will say when something I feel like I'm going to say what I want to say anyway. I'm not one of those people that's here to be politically correct, because I ain't no politician. What's the point? What? Even politicians not correct these days. Like, what's going on? Y'all, love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week on Sunday at 12 noon. Every Sunday we're here. Next Sunday, we will be on Genesis chapter 9. We will pick up right where we left off and get to talking about what we have to talk about. Reading our Bible and getting our understanding out of it. Tina may get one understanding out of it. Michelle Fire may get a total different understanding. That does not make nobody wrong. That does not make it false. That does not make it weird. Now, what I will say, a lot of people love you too, Michelle Fire. A lot of people, y'all will come across a lot of people because this is like I thought about this a long time before I actually did it, because politics, finances, and spirituality is one of those subjects that really shouldn't be talked about in public for people who don't know you and you don't know. Simply because it causes strifes. And it causes hate for people to hate you that don't know you. But at the same time, at this point, y'all see they hated Jesus, and he did nothing to nobody. He healed a couple of people. They still hated him. Golly. So see, there's nothing you can do about a person hating you. If they're going to hate on you, it just is what it is. You either dwell on it or you fix yourself and just be like, that's their problem. That has nothing to do with me. It speaks nothing about who I am, and live your best life, because our life is a gift, whether we believe it or not. Some people feel like they here and they not here to do nothing, and that's not true. So live your best life. Be your best you. Don't let nobody take away your knowledge. your freedom of knowing God, your freedom of getting some good word, because I know you will run into people that feel like, oh, people believe anything. So it's up to you to have a strong mind, a strong spirit. You do have free will. Nobody is pressing religion. Nobody is pressing religion upon you. Neither am I. Clearly, this is not a religion. Clearly. That's why I say cult right there at the end. It clearly is not a religion. So I'm not pushing religion upon nobody. I'm just pushing some understanding and some groundwork. That's all. Like, we all need groundwork. I need the groundwork. I need the foundation. So that's why I'm here. I'm not here to try to shove nothing down your throat. If you don't believe in it, don't come. And it just is what it is. Like, but don't let nobody else be the reason why you lack something, because somebody else or somebody that you done put on a pedestal or in the head of your life, what we was talking about earlier, where God put Adam ahead of Eve. So you done put somebody ahead of your life, and now he done talked you into girl, they do everything. They tell you all types of stuff about God, Jesus. None of it's real. I mean, it's just a whole thing. If don't it's up to you to be a Judas or not. You know, it just is what it is. So don't fall short of your own glory just to be satisfied in human form, because a lot of people do things in human nature, and it is what it is. They telling us that in the Bible now. Like, God frowned upon the evil because it's in man's heart. He's so hurt that men and women, is so evil, so hateful, so like, he just don't understand it. Neither do I. I don't understand why men are so not caring, so this just don't care about nothing, just all set out for self. Like, it makes it, it's just like, what? And a lot of people are so caught up on they self and so caught up on what somebody, they feel like everything is a gimmick and a game. But nobody is sending, I'm not selling you game. FYI, nobody paying me to be here. Facebook don't pay nobody to go live. Facebook don't have no they don't have a program where none of that. So nobody's paying me to be here. I'm just here out the goodness of my heart. So, and that I want to talk to other people. Like, I want to talk to y'all while I read about. I have some stuff. I be like, say what now? I need somebody else to tell me what's up. What's that? What you think that is? So it's not about knowing all and being all, because none of us is that. So don't put so much into nobody. Don't put so much into me. Don't put so much into no matter who your leader. Some people are calling themselves leaders and pastors and this, that, and the other. Stop putting so much. Those people are men. All of us are men. Nobody is greater than the next. Period. Point blank. Just because he's your pastor, he is still a man. So just because your pastor sin does not mean he's still not trying to give you the word and lead you on to a better understanding. It just means clearly what it is. He a man. He gonna fall short too. Is he a man? He not a God. He is just a man. And a lot of people like to give titles, and because of you giving the titles, and because that's what religion do, then it start making people feel like you supposed to put these people on a pedestal that they don't belong on. Nobody told you to put this man on a pedestal and think he God. I don't care who he is. The little white cute little man with the little thing on his head, that when he step out, all the Catholics be like, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. That man's not your Lord. That man is just a man. He old, but he just a man. He not 899 years old, but he just a man. I think he the Pope. I love the Pope. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, I just like his spirit. I ain't even never heard the Pope talk. Anybody ever heard him? Do he talk? I ain't never heard him talk, probably because that's not my religion or I'm not interested. But like, I ain't never heard him talk, but he just seemed like he would have a little bitty Michael Jackson voice or something. But yeah, it's like, because you see somebody doing wrong, no matter what a wrong is being done, whether it's at church, whether it's at school, whether it's in the church, whether it's outside the church, whether it's somebody that's leading the church, whether it's somebody that's attending the church, it doesn't matter. They all are men. Nobody is supposed to be out here praising and making a man feel like he is a god. No matter what type of man he is, no matter what title you have gave him, he have given himself, he is just a man. Period, point blank. So if you whip him on yourself, or you up on your religion that you choose to follow, choose to put that said person on a pedestal, and then they start feeling on little boys, that's not a reason to fall back and feel like, oh, the whole religion is a lie. Well, I mean, I don't know what religion you is. It's according to thing. But what it tells you is that person is just a man, an evil man at that. And stop putting so much into anybody. Somebody can give you a word. It's up to you to listen. And however you accept your word. Stop putting people on pedestals and stop neglecting everything because of an incident that happened at the church, with the church, during the church, after church, pastor, whatever. If the pastor was sleeping with your mama when you was a little boy, that's not mean. And he had a wife and your mama had your daddy, that doesn't mean, oh, church ain't good, it's a lie, the whole thing is a lie, God ain't real. God ain't real just because your mama slept with the pastor? That's not what that mean. That mean them folks was sinning from the heart. Okay? That's what that mean. They was... So yeah, don't let things or people or situations turn you sour. I hate that so many women get turned sour from situations and from guys and from life. Life tough for everybody. Don't feel like I'm not... He does mass every Sunday. I didn't know that. Don't feel like I'm beyond nothing. Some people like to look at you and feel like, oh, Tina is so perfect. Don't do that. Girl, I was over here struggling with coffee this morning, okay? I couldn't push a button on the coffee maker. Like, what's going on with you? I don't know. I had the same struggle as you. We had the same struggle. But sometimes people put people on a pedestal and they start feeling like they should be better than the other. Nobody is better within nobody else. Just because somebody have a little bit more money than somebody else, that does not make them better than you. We're all the same. They just have a little more duckies. They go through the same thing. No amount of money make nobody not break their heart. They have heartbreak. They have pain. They have cancers. They have, like, don't. So I'm going to see y'all next Sunday at noon. Hashtag Church of the Psychotic Wingnut Coat. Where we trying to get some level of understanding and some foundation, you know. So, yeah. I love y'all. Y'all have a happy Sunday. It's raining. But I'm blessed to be here. So it don't matter if it's raining, snowing, sunshine, or not, wherever you are, just be blessed that we are here, because we all have somebody who is not here that we wish was here with us right now, talking to us, rubbing on our shoulders, or giving us words of wisdom, because the world is so cold, the world is so hard for so many of us. But at the same time, don't let the coldness of the world turn you against, like, the greatness of the world, because the greatness is, you know how you just be like, man, I ain't going out, like, you be out in them streets. No, I'm out in the world. I don't know what you talking about. It's a difference between the streets and the world. See, some people that's out in the street, they ain't going nowhere fast. People that's out in the street ain't going nowhere fast. I repeat that. Girl, I be out here in this world. When you get out here in this world, you just appreciate everything. You appreciate all the people that you know, all the people that's in your life. All of it. So I want y'all to appreciate it. I want y'all not to dwell on the things that could and could not happen. Don't dwell on the things that's, you know, making you sad or making you nervous, because we get nervous about everything. So, like, just realize the beauty in life and love and all that other stuff. And love each other. We gonna love each other before it's over. Before it's over, everybody gonna love everybody. And that's gonna be it. It ain't gonna be, that's gonna be it. And that's gonna be it. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. And I'll see y'all next Sunday at the Church of the Psychotic Weed Nut Cup. And bye, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for staying. Y'all are the best.